All right. Okay, let's see. So it looks like they finally got Cosm's two tickers separated now. I'm seeing CACO Cosm Health, and then I'm also seeing Cosm, the one that we saw shoot and drop and all that. So it looks like they have both tickers separated now. One is $2.35, and the other one is $8.35. We'll see how those do today. Right now, we are looking at lighter volume. What these scanners are looking for are tickers above $2 that are receiving a little bit of volume and moving, whether it's up or down. Got a little bit of movement in there. CEI. Now, I wonder, like the end of the year, is it usually this many reverse splits? Because CEI had a reverse split too. CEI hit a 1 for 50 reverse split. You know, it's crazy. Like almost, let me look at some of these. I believe I saw a couple of them that had done reverse splits. BXRX, HT. Okay, HTGM did a reverse split. OL acquisition signed a letter of intent. Cosm, CEI, and ATNF. Now I believe yesterday there was one that took quite a bit of a dip. I think they did an offering yesterday afternoon. I think it was VKTX. Was it? Let's see, VKTX. Let's see. Was that the one slightly lower? Oh no, it was ICCM. ICCM. Literally, as soon as the market closed, they put out this news that said during the day they said they proposed the public offering, no size disclosed, and then really like the second the market closed, they dropped the news that they were gonna do a public offering on ICCM. I was expecting even more of a gap down though, but maybe it hasn't happened yet. There's no shares traded on it. Looks like today. NH. Tesla has the most volume right now in the morning. And then the runner up is ADCT. Another therapeutics company announced a European Commission approval of Zenlanta for the treatment of relapsed or refractory diffuse large B cell lymphoma. these medical stocks have been getting pops over the recent weeks. It's just hard to tell which news is going to do things. Of course, we knew the breast cancer news was going to be pretty powerful, but some of these other ones, you kind of got to go and research it and see how rare this disease is. Kind of like with the one we saw going up. I think it was MD. What was it? MDGL that was going up with the liver disease or treatment for the liver disease. But yeah, let's go look into AD. Or actually, let's look at this float first. What kind of potential does it have on ADCT? Float of 41.66. Haven't taken any trades this week yet. Just haven't seen much in the markets. Taking my time looking for those nice setups. Good morning. Good morning. Out here looking at looking over these scans. Very light volume coming into the open. So we will see what wants to play out. Good morning, Lori. You got anything on your watch that you are eyeballing this morning? Cosm, oh, did you see Cosm split its ticker? It has another ticker, the CACO. Those are the two. That's the new Cosm, Cosm Health, Cosmos Health or whatever. CACO and COSM. I don't know which one's going to receive the attention today. Yep, two tickers. That's what caused the problem in the first place. That's why Cosm, the regular one, COSM, ripped because people were trading on two different tickers. The people that were holding before the day of that big rip, um, they they were trying to sell when they saw the rip because they saw their account values changing, but their account values were not true values because they didn't calculate in the reverse split yet. um but yeah, they got this new thing out here that's open now. It looks like it went up to, yes, it looked like it opened up yesterday, or it's been open for what, 2 days. Went up to $9.36 and now is down here to $2. So pretty nice little descent on this other ticker. But I will watch both of them because I don't know which one is going to be the one. I mean, they may both be traps. I don't know. Neither one of them has just great news anymore after all of the mess. CEI also did a reverse split, 1 for 50. It was at what, 8 cents yesterday, and now it's up to it was up to $4 and like 20 something cents. But it looks to have come down a bit as well. Yeah, it had got up to pre-market high 481, and now down to 390s. Still chopping around. No real news to continue that push though. But yeah, this is my greater potential scanner, which is really where I look to see if there's something that's going to give me a lot of range quickly. Don't see anything on the questionable plays down here. But Tesla is leading the morning with 4 million shares. There may be something under $2, but this is specifically for these scanners are specifically for things over $2 because I like the range. I like to get in and get that 20-30 cents. And as we've seen over the past couple of days, things that are under $2 have been extremely choppy. Even if they get to $2, they get choppy right at $2 and drop. So just not interested in that type of range. At first, I did have this scanner set to $1 though, but I was like, you know what? I don't even want to tempt myself. The rules are let it be over 2, so I'm gonna stick to it. It always feels good though, getting in couple thousand shares, 5,000 shares, and you're like, man, I'm in a good position, and then it continues to drop. But for now, I pulled over. This is what I'm watching. ICCM. As soon as market closed yesterday, they did an offering. I don't know what kind of action is going to be on ICCM. The SPY is bouncing up above the 380s. ATNF was another one that just shot up yesterday, but had no reason to shoot up, so it returned to the exact levels that it was at. Cosm, of course, is just a rolling train of chaos. NH was also up yesterday. They had some issues during the same time Cosm was having issues with people not being able to sell out of their positions. And I'm going to clean up some of these. I don't need this one. Remove that one. VRNA, remove it. SINT got up there to about 979 pre-market. And still no trades on I believe one of these stocks had halted into the was it this one, ICCM? I think it was. It halted in aftermarket for some reason. And then MDGL, the one that's been absolutely, it really doesn't look like it was ripping, but it opened up on Monday, $200 and moved up $50 per share from that 200. And it had the liver disease treatment. A lot of these little medical stocks and the ones that have been doing these reverse splits have just been getting some unnatural movements in them. All right, we got about 5 minutes to the bell. We'll just stick to the ones that pretty much have the volume as of right now. So I remove a couple of these, keep Cosmo up there and CACO just to see how they react on the day to each other. I did see some news that Elon Musk is he said that he will be stepping down from the Twitter CEO position as soon as there's a replacement. We'll see how that goes for him. Nike stock surges as its biggest problem may be vanishing. Okay. What is its biggest problem? Shares of apparel and footwear. Giants surged 12% in pre-market trading on Wednesday as better than expected sales and earnings quieted. Okay. Real standout for Nike's fiscal second year was companies noticeably working down its excess inventory caused earlier this year by the economic pullback. Okay, so you're getting rid of some of that excess inventory. That's great. Latest news. Two minutes left to the open. Russia proposes 30% increase in size of armed forces. Okay. Bitcoin's biggest trade goes from hero creator to widowmaker. All right, so we have 1 minute to the bell, and this is Hump Day Wednesday. May see some continuation because I haven't really seen any really hot news dropping on Wednesday. But maybe some continuation on one of these. 40 seconds left. Good morning, Drifter. Market just opened. Tesla had a pre-market high of the 140s. Has a pre-market or aftermarket low of 137. Everything is red out of the open. BEI forcing its way down as well. Breaking down those fours. Very choppy. Higher float stock as well. It did a reverse split. 1 for 50 reverse split. The second ticker is CACO. So we got this one right here. This was the original COSM. The second ticker is CACO. It's $2.14. Tesla. Tesla's gonna be the first ticker looking like it wants to get to 10 million. Playing around under this 140. Yeah, Lori. Super small volume on in really all of the low floats. Good morning, Donnell. Low floats are if only we had something with a little bit of catalyst. Well, CACO going on down back to $2. It had popped up here pre-market to about the $3. So it lost $1 going back into this consolidation area. Down 13% since the open. Tesla going up to test the 140s. SINT into halt, up 13% on SINT. Did that one do a reverse split or something? What was this one? This one, it did a 1-for-100 reverse split, effective December 20th. Okay, so that's already passed. And then they got awarded a phase 1 contract from, let me open this up. Okay. Then they got awarded a phase 1 contract from the Missile Defense Agency of electrochemical machining. Okay. So that's SITX. It has a little bit of news. It just did a reverse split. I don't know how to take that news. Let's see. Let's read into it. Okay, original equipment manufacturer of advanced ceramics announced today that it has received a phase 1 contract of $150,000 from the U.S. Missile Defense Agency to enhance the performance of electrochemical machining of critical components for aerospace. The project calls for SINTX to develop and demonstrate the unique advantages of corrosion resistance, dielectric insulating multi-layer coatings that will ultimately enable unprecedented tool life and exceptional ECM machining performance. Corrosion resistance insulated coated tools made by ECM aim to lower costs and improve the quality of precision machine aerospace, automotive, medical, computer, and consumer electronic components, thereby providing significant opportunities for market growth. ECM is an iterative process and is presently the most expensive element in advanced tool development. Okay. So they got a little money coming their way. But I wonder if there's stipulations on this. Like, what happens if, you know, something, doesn't go exactly like it's planned? Is this money promised or what? I don't know. But SINT is an interesting stock. Only 1 million shares traded on. It definitely needs more volume. We can look back on the daily chart and see where all it can go, or where are the possibilities. Jump over here to TOS. It's at 958 right now. Kind of choppy on the daily chart. Chops around a lot. Maybe has a top up here at the 11s. Body of this candle is 1050. We also have the big $10 that could become resistance. So 10, 1050, 11. I don't know which one of those could become something, but $10 looks like it's got even more support back, or resistance potential back here. Yeah, around that $10. We can see consolidation here as well. Pretty much consolidation all the way across. $10 is looking like it's going to be a big level to be either broken to become resistance, or become support. So we'll see what happens there. On SINT, let's see when it's supposed to open. SINT halted at 34.57. So it should be opening up at the 39.57 in about 50 seconds. Wow. CACO absolutely going bonkers to the downside. 170s down 25% since the open. I guess we can focus in on SINT right now. It's one that has catalyst, and it is, holding up. So, well, it's holding up right now. It hasn't really gotten any good trading in. So we'll see what the trading looks like on it. Opening up in about 20 seconds. 39.57. The float on SINT. Let's see, what's the float? Float. Where are you at? Float. Float on SINT is 51.88 million. What? That seems not right. Are they tripping? Nope, they're not tripping. That's why it is TOS. Why is TOS showing its shares this low, but its float is 51 something million? What in the world? Looks like it's about to be a 10-minute halt. Maybe a 10-minute halt on SINT. So I'll be very careful, because the data in TOS is the shares. It looks like it's under. It should be under a million in the float here. 500,019, 330 in this shares. But then when you check on here, like FinViz, look at this float, 50 million shares. And then if I check over here, again, 50 million. So I don't like those values not being solid across the platforms. Let me look in here. And this is what the halt gives you time to do. You can go and look. That's what a halt is for. The halt is not for you to just, look off into the blue and be like, okay, I'm going to be ready for open. No, this is research time. So, yeah. So I don't know about the what's the word I'm looking for? Inconsistencies between these platforms. Tesla, wow. Tesla getting on down through that bottom of the 137. Huge resistance up there at the 140s, and getting on down. A lot of downwards movement right now. See if I see anything else popping up here. MDIA, lace and MDIA is what Lori called out. LAA and MDIA. Okay. 2 million shares, and Lace just now cracking over the $2. We'll see if it can hold up $2. Let's see what kind of news Lace had on it. Has not popped onto my scans because it's got to hold that $2. Lace receives an order from the largest glass manufacturer in North America. Okay. Order for Clean Tech 1500 for large glass manufacturer. Okay. We'll see if it can hold $2. Cosm popping up there quickly. The original Cosm. 924 was the high of yesterday. Had a little bit of consolidation around that 925 level as well. Even back here on these days, 925 has seemed to be a return point for it. So we'll see on that one. Cosm pumping on up there though. Let's see. So a 10-minute halt. It should be opening up on the 44.57 if this is a 10-minute halt for SINT. So 44.57 in about 40 seconds. $44.57. Lace struggling to hold up that $2. That's what I don't like. Showing me that weakness around $2, man. All right, just oh my gosh. SNT opened up and ripped. Wow, look at that. I think it's back into a halt right there. Back into a halt, 1125s. S&T exploding there. Up 50%. So I think the eyes will start coming over here. If they don't, something is wrong with SNT. And I'm thinking something is wrong because of the inconsistencies across the platforms. So we'll see. Cocoa or whatever is under $2. CACO. See Tesla. Got a huge buy up off the 135s all the way down there and popped up $3 back into the 138s. 135 all the way back up here to the 138. That is a lot of buying pressure right there. So I guess it's going to go and test the 140s. That's why I love letting that first 15-minute play out. It just gives you a lot of information, and then it just adds into, look at this 30-minute. That's an intraday 135 all the way back up here to the 140. That's a $5 data point where you can say, okay, well, this is the war zone here. Where's the possibility going to stop? The bottom of this body candle is the 139.25-ish level. And you want to know if it can actually hold around that level, 139.25. Lace looking like it's going to give up the $2 here. We'll see. Got a little bit of a wick up here to 210s. MDIA falling off. SPY going up as well. So that's probably why Tesla is getting a little bit of help here back to the 140s. I wonder will the SPY lift it all the way over the 140s though? If the SPY starts to break over 384. Cosm could not do much more up to those 925s. Stopping at the body of this previous candle, 880s, right around that 880 mark, finding some resistance there, and nobody wants a war above that, looks like, not yet anyway. Only up 1% since the open on Cosm. SINT, what time are you going to be opening up? 9:45, 19. Okay, so 9:50, 19. 2 minutes on that one. Cosm going on down to the graveyard. 825s there. Oh, the SPY did get up there and test 140. I'm wondering if the SPY gets up there and breaks that 84, will it go ahead and rip on through there with Tesla? And I guess with Elon stepping down over at Twitter, if they find a replacement, I guess the focus will come back to Tesla for him, which could be good for Tesla if his focus is actually over there. But that's another thing to keep in mind with Tesla. ATNF is trash. Snowden, CEO of Twitter. You think? We'll see. All right, let's jump over here to the scans real quick. So top volume movers as of now: Tesla, CCL, Nike, Apple, Amazon, PLTR. It looks like a higher cap market today. Lot of pressure in Tesla though. Um, it was on a Twitter post. I'm sure they post everything on Twitter. Hey, all right. So SNT should have opened up. It looks like another 10-minute haul for SNT, SINT, up 1125 with no dips in sight. Lace trying to get over the bodies of these previous candles, 209s, 210s, just holding it down. I don't think too many people are interested in Cosm right now. I'll take that off. I mean, if it comes back up, Tesla over the 140s, SPY coming into the 284s, looking like it wants to break back over. So Tesla getting a little helping as well. Pre-market high was the 141.30. We'll see if it can go ahead and get through that. 141.30, just a little tap, little test right there. Lace with 19 million shares traded on it. Continuing to try to hold up. What's the float on Lace? LASE. Float looking like 7.69 million. This one says 3 million. $2.14, only 14 cents above the $2. Very not impressive. Oh, SPY coming down now off of that 384 attempt. Got a little bit of rejection up here. So Tesla may be coming down as well. We'll see if it can get back under the 140s. And this is all in the first hour of the market, giving us some nice observation on this first hour. CEI is definitely moving up as well. CEI was down to the 350s, now up to the 415s. It's covering quite a bit of range in the first hour, but I don't know if it can hold up or how choppy it'll get. It just has a reputation of being choppy on CEI, so be very careful with that. But I think we're watching pretty much all the top things here. Not seeing any low floats hold that top potential though. Top volume potential. CEI dipping back off. It was just up to the 425, 430s, all the way back down to the 413s. Okay, they just resumed trading on SINT. Huge rip again. This one is a short squeeze like no other. Up to $13. Opened up down here at the $6, up to 13, straight up. So yeah, blew through all of my little, I put levels here. I was like, man, I think $10 is going to be the hold point for it. Yeah, it pushed on through $10 and gapped above each one of these levels all the way up to the 1150s, all the way over the 1242s, all the way up here to this previous war zone up here between the 1450 and the 1325-ish level, all the way back up there. So now where is the bottom? Where is it going to formulate a bottom? This one's got some crazy range and crazy low volume. 2 million shares traded in it. So will the shorts, now the shorts push this thing down in the years, like it gets up to like 2 million or 10 million shares in the volume. I'm pretty sure the shorts are going to want to be out by the end of the day. So that covering may be nice. Failing through each, or failing back to each of these points. Right now hovering above the 1250s. We'll see how it handles each 50-cent level. 12.50, 11.50, 11. We'll see. It's coming on back down into the ranges now, though. Yeah, the SPY is about to break down the 383s, and we can see Tesla had a harsh pullback with the SPY as well. That's why you got to be careful trading the tickers that are very SPY dependent. You gotta watch that SPY. The SPY going down, it's, you know, the likelihood that it will not be doing what the SPY is doing is very low. So very, very wicky situation there. CEI back into indecision as well. Y'all see how much information we're gathering just from the first hour of the day? Oh man, it's beautiful. And think about it. Somebody's trying to scalp some of these and they're getting their shoes taken off. Wow, wow, wow. Look at this thing pushing on up here into this previous war zone. Top is the 1450s. 1450s there. That is, whoo, crazy. What will this drop look like? This is going to be a scary drop. This thing has went up from 8, the bottom of this hour candle is 835 up to 14. $3 million shares traded. I usually, on things that are already going up, I usually like to look for about 5 million shares to give me a nice little volume story on it. This one's almost to that 5 million shares. Like if it's ripping like this and it's only got 1 million shares, I'm just not interested. It's just not enough volume story. Let's see what that drop looks like. But I will say I doubt this thing's going to take out this whole hour candle. I'm pretty sure it's going to bounce somewhere, but I don't know how far it can go. Seeing how much it moved up. What will the retracement look like on this thing? $13.50s. All right, starting to come on down back into the levels. This previous level 1340. Let's see where it starts to hold. See, this is just too many support levels. I don't know where this thing might want to hold. So you just got to look for consolidation on something like this. This thing's crazy. It did form a lower high on the daily chart though. Did not reach that 1450 and gave back almost $1 off that top. So just doing just taking data points, making sure we don't get bulled out here. CEI back under the $4, or yeah, back under $4. LASE again struggling to even hold the twos. Usually if it's strong, it'll be getting away from that level, but nope. SPY ripped over the 84s again, so came down, ripped back up there to the 84s. We'll see if Tesla has the same sentiment, getting back over the 140s. Almost to 5 million shares out here on SINT. And let me actually see what's the average volume on this one, SINT. Or this one may not even show it. Average volume, I guess we could look at year to date. Average volume looks like, ooh, my gosh, just get it right. There we go. All right. Average volume looks like about 83. No. 20,000 shares on the year. Okay. Well, this is abnormal. Up to that 1450, threw a wick clean over the top of this this high 1455 up to the 1514s. It's been up here before. Okay. No new news being reported on it. Definitely some big rips. Next level looking like it's right here at the 1575-ish level. And then beyond that, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. All right. Well, this market is crazy. Reaching that 5 million and continuing to pump up with no descent. Very scary. Where will the shorts get active? Will they look for consolidation up here at the top? Or what? How will they enter this thing? Where's the big sizes? That's the question. Let's look at these level 2s. They're nowhere to be found. No one wants to enter yet. Okay. Let's see. What about to the downside? No huge sizes down here either. That's kind of scary. Nobody wants to do anything with it. So that means all it takes is one or two scaredy cats up here and it could go either way. It could continue up or down. 50-50 play. No real levels out here to see. Will Tesla be getting back up? Yeah, Tesla's going back up towards that 140 level. SPY still holding those 384s up there as well. Lace just taking this time before its dump. So I'm pretty sure I'm expecting some nice dumps here coming into lunchtime. Took a breakout on SINT 349 exit 390. Nice. 40 cents. But yeah, super choppy. Halted down now SINT. And this is why we let that first hour help us. Help us, first hour. Show us the light so that we may not lose our soul. 1287 halted down. This is about to be fun. Now, y'all remember what I was saying about that 5 million shares. That 5 million shares, so to me, like an excessive amount of volume is over 10 million. But half of that excessive amount is 5 million. I'm like, once it gets there, let me see does it slow down? Is it curling? What's happening at that halfway to excessive amount? Especially for a low float. Because if this thing SINT, it said that it had 51 million shares in the float, but on TOS it's showing its shares way lower. And I'm like, what's the real thing that's going on here? What's really happening? Are people thinking this thing is a low float and then it's not, and then they just went and checked their little information and they're like, oh, this isn't even a low float. I wonder, is this thing gonna drop on me? And before they can get out, it's dropping. So we'll see. Let's see when that thing will unhalt. Unhalt. SI. So it halted at 10:09:07. 10:09:07. Ooh, this is gonna be a y'all grab y'all's popcorn. This is gonna be nice. This is gonna be nice watching this one. Watching these people try to get out of their orders on this halt down. Somebody about to get baked, cooked, fried, everything else. Donnell, you got out just in time. Donnell, you got out just in time by the grace and the mercy of the stock market gods. You got out. Just in time, man. Donnell said, I do not plan to stay long. I'm trying to pull the parachute as soon as possible. Because it is definitely a falling knife now. Tesla getting on back up there to the 140s as the SPY goes for the 385 test. 385 test. LASE still struggling to hold up this $2. Just kind of sitting here, not a lot of attention. On the first 15 minutes, it was 12 million shares traded, and then on the second one, it was 6 million shares traded, and now it just hasn't really. It looks like it's setting up to flush, but we'll see if it can flush under that $2. So now I'm not seeing any low floats hold up here on, well, lace is up there, but it's only up 5%. I mean 5% in the to the downside will be off of this scan, but it has 25 million. One of the few, the proud and the brave. Tesla getting back up to the 140 following the SPY up. And this is the thing, like, even see, Tesla is so different because even with these long wicks to the downside, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's following the SPY. So if you were bearish on this candle, you're like, man, I should short this because, well, what's your reasoning for shorting this? Do you not understand that it's literally connected to the SPY? The SPY is showing strength, and it's getting over its previous levels, breaking those highs. I'm like, yeah, it's probably going to be bullish for anything that follows the SPY. And this shorts are getting their back broken if they got into this. Okay, SINT opened up at about the same level. This candle right here is 2 million shares traded on it. Looking quite heavy. Can it go ahead and break down those 12s? I did not expect this small little breakdown though. I'm pretty sure that'll get retail traders, because it's holding right there on VWAP. Pretty sure retail will jump in on this one just for a quick pop. This pop may be pretty good. You know, up here to the top is 397, so that's what, a 90-cent pop or something like that. Yeah, look at that. So that's the retail right there. And now let's see if the real money will come in behind this and push it on down through the wall. So the top here on the 15-minute is 15.16 here. And now that they got their little slight pop, we're going to see though the real traders get in, or the real shorts get in right around this level of the 1375. Now let's see if we can see any big numbers on the level 2s. Let me scoot this. Level 2, still no huge numbers there for short, so no confident level just yet. But we do know 14 is definitely resistance. See if it can test this level again. I'm pretty sure if it can hold down this level, they'll take entries right there at the 14 for a move down. 6 million shares traded, and yeah, the volume definitely has died off. Will retail come back in and buy VWAP again like crazy people? Yes, they will. Never count out the retail. Let's go. Can we see 1325 become resistance? $13.25. Will the 25 cents start to make sense on this one or not? Because it's kind of stopping and starting at odd numbers. $12.91. Let's see 13.25s come into play. 13. Well, there's a 75 getting tested there. Let's see if it holds to get it back up to the 13.25. So now 25, the 25, the quarter dollars are making a little bit more sense now. So there's 13.15. Let's see 13.25. $12. Either 13.25 or 13.50. There's 13.20. There's 13.40s. So 20, right around the 25 level right now. There's 55. So we'll up. There's 75. So now the range is in between pretty much two $quarter levels. It stopped down here at the 12.75, came back up here to the 13.75. So will it be able to hold between these $quarter? Will the $quarter start to move down on it? So 13.50 needs to be the next resistance that forms. 37, 35, 13.40s, 13.48, 60s. Continues to pop that 75, but not getting through it. There's a 75 again. So somebody is getting filled up here, and the backstop for this one for a short would probably be this top, 14.94 as a top for a backstop up for a short. So 14, definitely some good resistance there. Nice. So that's a whole dollar level becoming resistance, looks like. Woo. Okay. Can we get back under 14? See, shorts are looking for breakouts like this. So they can, a lot of them, what's it called when they can only buy when the stock is going up? Is it the SRC or something? It's a regulation where they can only buy when it's going up, or not buy, but sell, enter a sell position when it's going up on an uptick. This is why they like buying those breakouts. They'll buy it because it's on an uptick. They can enter their position. So a lot of breakouts fail because shorts are entering there. It's an uptick. All right, back under 14 now. So shorts have gotten a little bit of their position there under 14, becoming that resistance. And now we have this bottom of the 12.75 that briefly got tested. So now 13.75 just needs to hold it down, and then 13.50, then 13.25, or it may just get momentum to the downside. Looking out here on the 30-minute though, we can see it's clear indecision at the top of this, the body of this candle, which is the 13.75. Very indecisive up here. As for the hour, we'll see how the hour closes in 8 minutes. And we'll see exactly what this thing wants to do. Lace up to the 210s, continue to not be able to break out, making lower and lower highs. Stopped at the 225 out of the open, then the 219, and now the 217. So continue to make those lower highs, and it's stopping right in the same spot as it did during pre-market, that 209 level on the 30-minute. Clear resistance level there. And we'll wait for that hour to close. Let me see if anything else has popped up into the scans. Lace, S&T. Nothing too interesting. Man, somebody's getting a full fill at 14. Looks like 1440s, 1450s. Still got that top at the 15s. So the question now is, will the shorts be willing to get pushed out of their position here if it does break out? Will they cover on a breakout of the $15? Now that breakout may be nasty for the shorts. But will it happen? We don't know. So because it continues to return to that 14 level. Man, is somebody getting in on those upticks? You see that bounce down every time it tries to go up? Somebody's entering around here. This is like a major. Think about how much money you can make to the downside from here. Your backstop is 15.25. Your entry, your average is 14.50, right? So that's a 75-cent risk up to the top. This is a major short. This is like short paradise right here. As long as it doesn't break this 70, if you risk, let's say if you take 2,000 shares, 70, or let's say you take, I don't know, even bigger size, whatever it is, your risk is 75 cents. So as long as this thing does not do anything crazy through this 75, you're in the green. And it continues to get under 14. Go back and test 14. Go back and test 14. So more and more shorts and their grandparents and their uncles and aunts are getting into this gap and setting their stop right here at the 15. So this could be a 50-50 play because shorts could get their back blown out if it goes up, if it breaks that 15. But also a lot of longs or a lot of retail longs are seeing it hold the VWAP here. They're like, you know what? I'm going to risk this because our risk here from 14 down to, well, they got a bigger risk on the long side to the bottom of this candle here. They got a much bigger risk. 14 all the way down to 12.75. They're the ones risking the most. And so now that the shorts know, hey, the longs are about to get real uncomfortable. Let's push this thing down. Let's kill them. And that's what you're about to see, the hammer drop. 14s. Look at these entries. Now, these are the later shorts. The shorts that were kind of scared back here at the top. They're entering now that it's holding below that 14 level on these upticks. Still a lot of indecision in here, though. Could go either way. Who shall get their back blown out? Back up to the 14. 14's becoming a little bit more resistance. Got 4 minutes left on this hour candle. Already indecisive on the 30-minute. Woo! Somebody's slipping. A short's getting scared right there. Got to keep it below 14. But of course, their stop wouldn't have got hit up here at the 15 or whatever that is up there. 15.25. Their stop still wouldn't have got hit. And that's why you need a concrete stop so you don't get jittery. But to have a concrete stop, you need a good entry. You can't have a concrete stop with bad entries. You will get stopped out. So it's holding under the 14s. Let's see if they can get it under the 13.75. That nice $0.25 holding it down. Need to see some 70s over here on the tape, though. There we go. There's some 70s. Ooh, let's see the shorts get paid here. 75 holding down. Look on the bid here. 1368. So we're easing down. Will the ask come on down to the 75s is the question. Yep. There's the ask coming down to 76, 75. Let's see how much momentum they can get. Wow, they jumped down to the 66 right there. The ask is, they're forcing the price down now. 75's on the ask. Can they break down the 60s here on the bid? We have 2 minutes until this thing closes. The hour closes up, and we'll see the movement on the hour. They're taking back the 75s over here on the bid, but can this small size hold is the question. That number doesn't make sense. I see very small numbers. Those might be spoof numbers on the books. Around 1380 to 1375. Those are some much smaller numbers there. All it takes is a couple of scaredy cats in either direction. But it is in favor of the shorts, seeing that it is extended to the top side. Yeah, One Life, bro. This thing is going to make the short so much money. Did you One Life, did you end up trading Tesla today or any of the other large caps following the SPY? Okay, there's the open of the new hour, SINT. Let's see this thing dump. 1375 just sitting. Will it have one more test of the 14 and then a fall? Give them one more entry. Because this thing is heavy handed. Anyway, let me look back over at the scans here. See if I see anything else. Really didn't see much this morning. Much news at all. I haven't taken any trades this week. Just have not seen anything in the low floats that's worth or that makes sense. So I just didn't do it. SINT with a put a resistance level right here and see if it can dive back down under the 1375 with a little bit of momentum. Picking up that momentum. Man, think about how many retail trader longs have their stop right here at the 1321 of VWAP. Right here. 1320. They're all about to get flushed out. That 1320 gets hit, all those stops. Boop, boop, boop. Gone. Can we get some more scaredy cats in this one? One Life says I traded off the 378 SPY yesterday, sold this morning. Nice. SINT is trash, bro. Trash. I just wanted to see people get their souls taken before I go off stream. Back up to 14 again, giving more uptick entries there on a lower high. What's the probability that it reaches 1519 here? Very low. If it reaches up there, I mean, that's just, it happens, but the probability is just low. All right, let's go over and look at Tesla real quick. SPY still ripping up, so I'm thinking Tesla's going to get a nice little follow-up here back over the 140s. Did have a little move down, but I don't think that's anything. I'm looking at the SPY, overall SPY, and it's continuing to go, what's this, 386? 386 level. About to rip over the 380, so yeah. I don't know. Tesla's looking kind of weird though. Maybe it's slow to follow today. Anyway, I don't see anything I feel like trading today. We did observe some nasty little pullbacks and things on SINT. If you are short, let me see if SINT is shortable. Whoa, what just happened? 14. Wow, some more entries here. Let's see. Wow, shorts. Will you hold through the pain is the question. Will the shorts hold through the pain? 14s. Let's see if we can get a big slam here. Because I know if the big shorts are in here, they do not want this thing to go against them. They're going to continue to short this thing until they get that dump. They got plenty of shares. And this is a lower high on the hour chart. So 15.19, and this one got up to 14.86. Even more incentive to hold through the pain. And now I'm pretty sure they'll be moving their stop here to $15 for the smaller shorts. The bigger shorts may continue to add if it does end up going up a little bit. But this is the danger of shorting. You have an infinite risk. And, you know, it's one of those things you just got to take into consideration when you do get in. But I think if it can get back under 14, it's probably going to be going down anyway. People are definitely selling below the bid. A lot of trading going on below the bid. All right, yeah, this thing is wasting my time. All right, I'm about to go and do something else. If it does rip, okay. If it doesn't, oh well. SINT was the biggest mover in the low floats, up 92%. It's just kind of taking its time, not giving the shorts real momentum to the downside, probably causing a little bit of fear in the shorts there. But it is definitely taking its time here and looking like it's about to get real dangerous for everybody. It's putting on its cleats here, about to walk on some hands. So the question is, will it pay out for the shorts that have their stops at 15.18? Will it go ahead and crash out for them? $386, $389 on the SPY I'm watching. 386, 389, yeah. This thing's about to get big shorted. This thing's about to get big shorted. Let's see, look at the level 2s one more again here. I really just wanted to see this thing crash before I get to some other work. It's just for amusement's sake. I don't know how many shorts are on this thing. Going back down, 14.25s. Can they hold down the 14.25s? I just cannot imagine how many shorts are in this little gap here, looking for this thing to crash out. 14.50 is now becoming a little bit of resistance. Seeing those quarter dollars start to make sense here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Come on, shorts. That's somebody's aunt right there getting on. That's that old inheritance money right there. 1450. $14.22s. Yeah, it's about to get real nasty for the shorts under this level. The body of this candle, 13.75s. Up, grandpa's on. Well. Guess I was kind of right. So now, what's the risk to these shorts up here? There is almost no risk. So basically, all they'll be doing is moving their levels down. So 15 will be their stop for now until it comes into consolidation somewhere else. But really a no risk trade at this point. Especially anybody that entered in this level between the 14 and the 15, basically a dollar range for shorts to enter. Looking for it to break down this level of the 12. What is this? 1275. Needs to break down to 13 first though. There's that flush. 1254. Is that into a halt? Nope, not a halt. 1240s. Where is that flushing power? So 1250s getting a little bounce there. But overall, the 14 is the resistance there. Making a lower low on the, a slightly lower low on the 30-minute. $12.75 coming back and getting tested here. 72s. But what's the probability that it makes a higher high now? Let's go and look at the, let me go back and look at the daily chart for this one. SINT. So on the daily chart, we had already marked out these levels of where the high was and all that. 1585, it did not reach all the way up there. Had a previous high, looks like, what is this, 15s. And we saw it come through. I mean, it just did not stop on any of these levels. Now it's trying to figure out, hey, where is a bottom at? We've crashed back down from the highs, back down from the 1334s, all the way to the 1240s. Are we going to enter back under the 1240s here? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and close it down. It's just beginning to fall. I just wanted to see it do that much. Don't know what kind of pops it'll give. Oh wow, LASE exploding there. 217s up to the 232s with no dipping. So pretty sure this one's not gonna give me what I want on the day. Yeah, SINT just looks like it's going to go flat for a while before it makes a true decision. A lot of people still playing around with it. Anyway, appreciate you guys for tuning in. I see you, Stunks and Jumps. Oh my goodness, I said Stunks and Jumps. Stunks and Chumps Gaming. Good morning. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm about to go and do something else. Tesla getting on back up there as well. But yeah, these were the top watches. I was watching Tesla, watching Lori had called out LASE. And I was like, well, it's gonna have to hold up the $2. It's up 30 cents off the $2. But it really didn't give any kind of dips. It kind of just went flat and then went up. Let's see. CCL, really wasn't watching that one. Nike was one that was up this morning as well. CEI back under $4. Let me jump over here to the scans. But yeah, these are the scans that I'm currently looking at and just not really seeing anything that I really like. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it down, get ready to do some work before lunchtime. You guys have a great day. I'll be back. Well, I'll be in the Discord tomorrow. I'll be back in my other office tomorrow, so I'll be trading from there. Anyway, if you're gonna continue trading, keep your head on a swivel. Don't really know what these things want to really do. A lot of chop in the market around these highs right now. The SPY is ripping up and we're seeing a lot more momentum. Let me go to the market watch. Seeing a lot more momentum in the large cap stocks here. Look at all this green. And so small caps are kind of getting not so much attention today. And so if Lay's is the best thing that the market has to give today, I'm not impressed. I'm okay with not trading that, and I'll look for things tomorrow. SINT continuing to challenge or test that 1250. But yeah, today was a good market analysis, how not to lose money, trading the highs and these crazy moves like SINT. You know, if the best that your sector is giving you is like something like SINT, it's just not worth it. Look at it. It's getting killed now. So, you know, at this point, it's like, just leaves a bad taste in your mouth, especially if you had got in long here on this indecision, thinking that this was going to be some type of 3-bar play from the 1371, and now you're down $1 per share. You know, it doesn't feel right. You know, it doesn't feel right on your tongue, but it's just a learning experience. And you know, I like buying dips because I can have a small risk for a nice reward. You know, this one is just now getting into the motion of dipping. A lot of people, they'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy the dip, and they're looking at the 1 minute. I'm like, that's not a dip though. That's not a dip. That's a place to get massacred. But anyway, that is it for me today. I went a little bit longer than I usually do on Wednesdays just because I wanted to see this thing fall. And let's see. And as always, appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll be back live streaming on Friday, and then I'll be in the Discord on Thursday. I'll let you guys know if I see anything, if I like anything, I'll post it in the Discord. But man, another week, no trades on this week, man. Been a weird week. So whatever. I'd rather be sitting gray than sitting red. Anyway, as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Protect your account, protect your peace of mind. And, you know, don't do anything that, I won't say don't do anything I wouldn't do, because I do things that still don't make sense. So it's whatever. I'm not perfect, but I am learning the structure of the market and the structure of how these things work. And just learning, you know, I'm trying to catch up with One Life and DB. They're out here with that high market IQ, dodging bullets and going on. But you know, we all start the day the same. We see the same news and things, and you know, you just have to attack your strategy. So today, didn't see my strategy, and I'm okay with not pressing the button. Actually, you know, one thing that I had to switch up on is when I started trading, I came into each day with the mindset that I'm going to take a trade. But now I come in with each day and I'm like, is there something good enough for me to take a trade, right? Like, instead of I'm gonna take a trade. I'm like, no, no. My objective is not to take a trade unless it is so good that I cannot miss out. That's it. But yeah, that's it for me. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.